Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Craig Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games.
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
Be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
School events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950.
Good evening and welcome to Rangers Stadium. It's the sectional finals for Class A as the defending champion Spencerport Rangers play host to the Monarchs from Our Lady of Mercy. I'm Joe Giuliano on the call tonight with Gates Chile assistant coach and Empire United goalkeeper coach Tony Fromm. Tony, welcome to the broadcast. These two teams played earlier in the year with Spencerport picking up the win, but Mercy has another crack at them tonight.
Joe, thank you for having me tonight. I'm looking forward to this matchup.
Introductions. Go ahead.
Mercy lost 3-0 October 20th of this year. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. Can they change that?
Introductions taking place now at midfield. Mercy getting introduced as the crowd still slowly coming in on a beautiful night for soccer. Completely different than we saw here on Tuesday night with the snow coming down and some pretty heavy wind gusts coming from right to left. Still a stiff wind, but 60 degrees at kickoff in comparison to that wind chill factor of 21 degrees on Tuesday night. Tony, the weather, any factor for this one tonight?
I don't think it's going to be a factor tonight because it is not as windy as I thought. So it's going to be good. The weather is going to be good tonight.
Well, Spencerport coming in unbeaten at 13-0. Mercy 8-3. Well, how the teams got here, it was Mercy getting through Churchville in the semifinals with a 2-1 win, while Spencerport on their home field picked up a 3-1 win against Brighton. So it should be a great game tonight, the Class A final here at Rangers Stadium. Spencerport being introduced right now as, again, they're looking for their 5th straight championship. Tony, what a remarkable record. What a great job Jamie Schneider has done with this program.
It's unbelievable. They are undefeated, winning all their games. They've only given up 5 goals the whole season.
Now, you as an assistant coach with Gates, you saw this Spencerport team. What do they like to do? What do you see them?
Without a doubt, they were the best team we played. They worked the ball down the flanks. Everyone plays defense. Everybody plays offense. Everyone contributes, but they really like to move the ball down the flanks. But Rattoli is the girl to watch up top.
And for Mercy, you've got a little connection with one of their goalkeepers, I understand.
I have worked with actually both of their goalkeepers, which is a pleasure.
Your starting lineups taking place right now. We'll give them to you as well here on the broadcast. For Mercy, Molly Maxwell is in goal. They'll start off with Natalie Colpoise, Haley Edwards, Mary Trost, Sissy Smith, Olivia Morey, Sophie Deerkop, Anna Costello, Shannon Trevor, Caroline Murphy, and Shay Nettie. For Spencerport, it'll be Kate Burns, Alyssa Hackett, Cami Brusha, Amy Cannon, Karina Rattoli, Bree DeHond, Trapani, Taylor, Lepresti, and Mesh, along with Fitzgerald. Take a quick break for the national anthem. All right, the anthem coming to a close, and it's going to be kickoff just moments away. Our Lady of Mercy in the all-white jerseys, Spencerport in the dark blue gold shorts and dark blue socks as they'll huddle up, get ready for kickoff. And it is Spencerport unbeaten, and as Tony mentioned, 39 goals for and only 5 against in 13 games played. For Our Lady of Mercy, 8 wins and 3 losses. And earlier this season, these two teams met on October 20th, a 3-0 win for Spencerport. But I had a contact with head coach for Mercy, Donna Trost, and she said that came less than 24 hours after a very physical and emotional 2-1 win against Sutherland. So, maybe Spencerport didn't see Mercy's best side in that game 24 hours later.
That's going to help them tonight to give them some motivation. And that's what you want when you're coming into a big game, especially against Spencerport. Because Spencerport's going to put the pressure on them early. But let's see if this is a different team we're going to see tonight.
It's good to have Tony Fram up in the booth and not outside the fence and hiding in the woods watching the game. Glad you made the few steps upstairs tonight.
It's a little more comfortable in the booth.
It sure is. Good to have you on the call. Both teams huddling up. It looks like Mercy will attack from left to right, but we'll see once they break the huddles. Pretty stiff wind, Tony, coming from our right to left here, right at the keeper's net on the left side of the field. So that could be a factor as well. I know on Tuesday, Brighton had some difficulty playing the goal kicks and punts, while Spencerport really elected to go playing out of the back.
The wind can be a big factor. Right now, I'm going to say it's not going to be a factor, but it's almost as if the wind will give you one extra player on the field when you have the wind to your back. It's that important.
All right, they'll break the huddles, and we will get underway with kickoff here at Spencerport. This is it. After tonight, no state tournament, no qualifiers, no state finals. It's a very abbreviated season, but luckily for the kids, Tone, they got a chance to play this year.
This is going to be fun.
Mercy will do the honors and have the kickoff. Caroline Murphy gets us underway here in the Section 5 Class A final. It's Mercy and Spencerport. There's the captain, Trevor. Mercy playing in a very tight space here on the near side. And quickly intercepted by Spencerport. And Trapani. And a hard clearance knocked off of Mercy. Throw in here for the Rangers. That back line has been very cohesive, very strong for the Rangers this year. Only 5 goals against. Good chance there for Cannon. Couldn't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in instead coming out for Shea Nettie. And it's flicked forward but out of play. And a throw-in coming up here for the home side, Spencerport. There's some history toned between these two teams. They've met in sectionals in 2017-18. And you were talking last night about one of the games that was not very good conditions, was it?
Oh, double overtime. Every time they play, something dramatic happens. Every time.
We'll keep an eye on this one tonight for some drama and fireworks, as this one's played out of bounds. And a throw-in coming up here for Shannon Trevor, one of the players that Donna Trost really spoke highly of, her senior leadership to push the girls this far in the season. Trevor, Cole Poise, along with Anna Costello, a couple of the players that Donna Trost mentioned.
Costello's a 4-year varsity player, and she is phenomenal.
That's a good ball into the box, and the freshman, Kate Burns, playing in a sectional final as a goalkeeper. Thoughts on that?
She commands the back, and you're going to notice it today. Talking, moving the ball up and down the field. She is excellent. For a freshman, it's unbelievable.
Jamie Schneider not afraid to go with the youngsters. A couple of 8th graders, 9th graders in the mix, and the future, as we said on Tuesday night, is just typical Spencerport girls soccer. Going to be tough and competitive for a few years to come. Good steal by Fitzgerald for Rattoli. Trying to turn the corner on Nettie. She's able to recover, but Spencerport still with that high pressure. And they win it back. Hackett. Hackett, that outside midfielder, saw a lot of action on Tuesday night, seeing quite a bit of the ball and really helping set up the attack for the Rangers.
She does a little bit of everything. She is quick, she can attack the goal, and she tracks back defensively. She does everything.
Gets a touch, middle of the field for Fitzgerald. It's really Spencerport's first look at some possession here, and we'll see what they come up with as Taylor, or it's Trapani, gets it out to the far side. Cannon. Spencerport pressuring into the 18. Headed away at the 6. And cleared away, top of the box. Mercy with a chance to counter 5-on-3 if they hurry. The Monarchs pushing through midfield. They'll work it to the outside now with Smith. Smith in a one-on-one battle will try to turn the corner and gets a cross in. That's no trouble there for Kate Burns. But Mercy, Tony, the first 3 or 4 minutes coming at the Rangers.
I like how this goalie comes out and handles herself at the front smother. She knows the techniques.
This coming from a goalkeeper coach who has worked with some of the best here in Section 5, Tony Fromm. They're going to call a foul there. I'm not
Again,
sure. Handball?
Spencerport was working the flanks, and they got the ball across on the ground. That's what they're going to try to do. Take it to the end line and get it on the ground in front to the 6-yard box.
Sabrina Trapani, one of the captains, will stand over and deliver. It's a good ball into the mix. One hop and into the arms. No trouble there for the keeper. It's Molly Maxwell, the junior, 2nd year on varsity for Mercy. Nettie. Ball up and over and out of play. Thrown here for the Rangers in this Class A sectional championship game. Spencerport, no stranger to this one. Although Mercy with early pressure. And a long ball played down the near flank. We're totally battling for it. But a good bit of work there from Colpoise to avoid the pressure. And good soccer from Mercy working out of the back. Nettie gets another chance to keep possession, and she wins it. Ran out of gas there and played it out of bounds. Throw-in coming up here for Sofia Lopresti. There's the ball that Tony was talking about, switching it out to the flanks. A little hopeful on that offering. Mercy coming on the far side with Deerkop. She's dispossessed. Cannon. This one trickles through, but one last defender there to save the day for Mercy. DeHaan applying pressure, slowing it down, and Spencerport wins possession. Bertoli, good touch, but good defensive play broken up there. Fitzgerald was trying to set up the shot on the right foot. Got disrupted. And nobody on the other there. 7 minutes in. Tonight's game being produced by the experts at Varsity Media. Hope you're enjoying our coverage from Rangers Stadium. Good job there to step in and win it hard, Trapani. Cannon. Spencerport looking to find that rhythm. They were knocking on the door on Tuesday against Brighton, a couple of crossbars, and they forced the Brighton keeper into some big saves before they finally found the back of the net. Thoughts on this possession?
I like Trapani in the back. She is the orchestrator right on top there. She helps the defense in a calming way. She is excellent.
This is played out of bounds after the overhead kick from Melissa Hackett. And Mercy will go to the bench first. Caroline Murphy is coming off. And it looks like she's being replaced by number 23, Isabella Reuter. We'll just check that number 20,
That's number 20.
Caroline Danza. That's what happens, Tony, when we get old. The eyes.
Kiki Danza.
Kiki
Good player.
Danza.
Phenomenal player.
Danza, a sophomore. Plays it back to the keeper now. It's Kate Burns. Slow, calm, and cool. Looks up. Look at the space for Fitzgerald to turn and cross midfield. Gets around one. Look at the gap here. Spencerport onto something here and into space. Bertoli is usually very dangerous on a diagonal ball. That ball right down the gut. No trouble for the Mercy defense.
That was beautiful how Spencerport worked it out of the back.
And one quick little touch by Fitzgerald and turned into a 30-yard wide open space. Here's Cannon. She's been busy here. Gets it forward to DeHaan. Settles it back. There's Cannon. Fitzgerald a little too heavy there for her to handle. Mercy on the counterattack, approaching midfield. Forward for Smith. She lays it back, but no one there, and space really starting to open up in the middle of the field. Here's Hackett. Looking for Rattoli. Can she bring it down in the 18? Nope. Good recovery there from Colpoise. Rattoli. Good ball from Bertoli, looking for Cannon, and looks like Cannon has now switched onto this near side. There's Hackett with a throw-in for the Rangers. Cross at the 6. Headed away and cleared out. Throw-in coming up here for Spencerport, 13-0 on the season. And for the Rangers, they're led by Jamie Schneider, who does it all, in season, off season, to really lead this program.
Here's our first corner kick tonight.
It's Hackett. Mercy practicing corner kicks in the warm-up. We'll see how they handle this one. Trapani couldn't get her hips around that one to really find the power or the accuracy. No trouble there for the keeper, Molly Maxwell. Oh, one other game tonight too, Tone. Class AA. You got Hilton hosting Fairport in what should be a great matchup as well.
Is there some way we can get a score on that, Joe?
We will definitely get some updates for you on the evening. Two coaches there who are very familiar with one another.
Yes, they are. Both from the Fairport area.
Rick Traybold for Hilton and Tom Natali for Fairport. That game is at Hilton High School.
They are friends, but not tonight.
Not tonight, that's right. There's Hackett. Nettie reads the play well. Headed down, top of the 18. Mercy trying to switch it onto the near side. Looking for Danza, but she'll leave it there. Smith. Her pass is deflected, and we have lost power here at Ranger Stadium. And I think we're still on the air. But we are in a blackout situation currently at 27:55 of the first half. The phones will not light up the venue. I can tell you that right now. Are we still on the air? Yeah. The stadium has gone black here, scoreless at 27:55. It'll be a couple of minutes, so can we take a break here and we'll come back as soon as we have an update. They just made an announcement. It'll be a few minutes before this is resolved. So it's 27:55 remaining in the first half, scoreless in the Class A sectional final from Ranger Stadium.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming,
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
videography, and photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games,
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
Be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
school events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast meet.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950.
All right, the lights are back on. 27:55 left. A little hiatus, but teams are back onto the field. We're at Rangers Stadium. Tonight's game brought to you by Varsity Media. It's the Class A sectional finals. I'm Joe Giuliano along with Tony Fromm. And it'll restart with a throw-in by Sissy Smith. And we are back underway. There's Danza. Looking to get into the corner for Smith. She's going to battle with Hackett, who will let this one roll out of play. Tony, your thoughts on this one so far?
Well, Mercy, being that the fact Mercy is, this game is tied, they want to keep, every few minutes they keep it like this, it's going to give them more strength. They got to get the confidence because they were the ones who lost 3-0 last time.
Checking in for Spencerport, Alina Solano, and she made a huge difference when she came out about this same time on Tuesday night. Solano picked up a goal, and she is a youngster on this side as well. Only a freshman, but she's on the field right now, and she was very effective on Tuesday against Brighton. Canan with some time to turn. Sends one forward, looking for Rattoli. There's a challenge on the far side. It's won by the Monarchs. A long ball into space. Spencerport's defense will get there first.
Look how they're working out of the back, Joe.
This is Taylor. Fitzgerald just seems to find that little pocket of space to check into and provide relief for the defenders.
Trippiani is the one helping them, everybody move in the back. She's orchestrating the movements and helping the players.
There's Canan. Rattoli, the intended target. Canan will have another chance. Shot from Solano is blocked. Mercy under a little bit of pressure, and they'll quickly send it downfield and regroup defensively. Emma Taylor. Looking for Solano, but it's broken up by the Monarchs defense. Taylor with a good hard challenge, and Fitzgerald, great job to win possession. Hackett, driven cross, blocked. But maintains possession, but it's given up. Danza gets around one. Nice step from Taylor. Everything now in the Mercy half of the field, including all the players except for Kate Burns, the Spencerport goalkeeper.
The Mercy forwards got to help out and drop back and defend. That's what Danza was doing right there. She did a nice job.
Mercy will get a throw in, and they'll restart on the far side. Little pocket of space here, center circle. Through ball and players on the flanks, but nobody right down the middle for the Monarchs, coached by Donna Trost. She was their modified or JV coach for 11 years before taking over in 2007. I could say that's a coach who put her time in.
She knows the program. She's earned it.
Trost really big on team building activities and community service for her program. Done a great job on the sidelines for the Monarchs. Ball was left there. Fitzgerald and Solano left it and was picked up instead by Colpoys. Trevor. Mercy getting a little confidence here. Trevor. Outside, possession kept by the visitors. Top of the 18. Loose ball and high pressure. Hackett. Good battle there, and it's won by Sissy Smith. That one's out of play. Throw in here for Mercy. Tony, so far 23 minutes left. What are your thoughts on this one?
Every minute that goes by that Mercy can keep this game tied, they're going to build confidence. And we saw a little bit of that right there.
Off the foot of Rattoli, but Solano constantly running, trying to make things happen. And wins the ball back and unable to keep that one in play. But the freshman, Alina Solano, very impressive performance so far. It's off the head of Anna Costello. Throw in here for Alyssa Hackett. Trapani, who Tony has mentioned has been rock solid coming out of the back. Lepresti. Pass is intercepted by Nettie. Doesn't get a solid piece of that. Ends up on a throw-in for Spencerport.
Again, Danza's coming back to defend.
Did a good job winning the ball as Mercy comes forward now. Trevor will push it to the far side, and they're still going to battle on that far side. And it's Danza who gets a piece again. Ball into the box, top of the 18, laid off. Danza, left-footed shot! And it's just over the bar. A good bit of soccer there from Mercy, keeping the Spencerport defense on their toes.
They earned it by winning the ball. Again, excellent work by her.
That would have
defending
been
and getting
quite the
offense.
reward. Coming back, and then you get the treat of a shot on goal.
Confidence building for the Monarchs.
Good touch from Solano. It was Hackett's ball into the middle where Tolley was coming out wide. It was played behind her. Fitzgerald. Or check that, Trapani. But Nettie steps in front. Costello. Trevor, a little heavy touch. Can she keep possession? No. Stepping in to stop the play is Emma Taylor.
Emma Taylor is solid in the back.
And Fitzgerald was about to take off, but she is upended by Anna Costello. Tony, you look at Class A, and 3 teams coming into sectionals undefeated. Spencerport, of course, Pittsford Mendon, and Honeoye Falls Lima. You look at Our Lady of Mercy, a number 7 seed, and they end up here in the final. Things just must have clicked at the right time for them.
Well, they are growing throughout the whole year, but the numbers are a little screwed due to the pandemic. It's a little bit off with who the teams played throughout the year. But you can tell they are grew throughout the year, and now that they're peaking, being that they won 3 games just to get here.
And we will take our mask break right now with 19:44 left and scoreless in the Class A sectional finals here at Ranger Stadium. All right, our mask break is over. 19:44 left in the first half and scoreless. Well, Mercy, they're hanging around and gaining a little bit of confidence, Tony.
Mercy's got to continue to keep the score 0-0. They will gain confidence and keep this game close, because what happened last time, they're learning from. And they are a better team now than they were October 20th. I can see that already.
Great insight, Tony. Great job on your broadcasting debut tonight. Great to have you on board.
Thank you, Joseph.
And we'll have a quick break here. A special hello to Aunt Muff listening back home. She's a big fan of the Rangers, I understand.
She's home protecting her purse, but we miss her out here. We miss her.
Aunt Muff, enjoy the game. Nice restart here as the Rangers and the Monarchs are scoreless in the championship game of the Class A group. This is played back to Emma Taylor under some pressure, and she finds relief on the far side. Some space. Canan. Well, we'll see if that mask break benefits either side. It's Spencerport who's coming on with some possession here after the break. Hackett's pass is broken up by Sissy Smith, the 11th grader in her 3rd season of varsity soccer. Oh, a nice 1-2. Good combination. Hackett, top of the 18. Header was looking for Solano. She's got some work to do. Still battling through. One player down, and the referee is going to make the call on a restart coming back for Mercy.
Where does Spencerport get these freshmen that can play like that?
And for Coach Schneider to have faith and confidence in such young players, it just shows this is an amazing program with a bright future, and these kids who can be standouts in 8th grade and 9th grade. Imagine when they're in 12th, and you're seeing that over and over in Spencerport. Awesome to see those youngsters get the opportunity. And here's Danza again. You talked about her coming on and didn't start, but she has made an impact.
Yes, she has. She's a very experienced player. Played answer many times in the summer. She can do everything.
Solano. It was Lenhard who had possession. And we talk about youngsters. Lenhard, number 20, playing in the center of the park, 8th grader. A little double teamwork there from Mercy, and they come away with the ball. But Canan picks up the deflected pass. Into the box. And no chance there from Smith, who puts it up to midfield. The press tee regroups. Trapani. DeHaan is going to have to hustle, and she is beat to the ball. Mercy with one player ready to check in. And they'll take out their right back, number 7, Sissy Smith, who has been active and busy here. And she is being replaced. I believe it's number 10 coming on, Kira Dahl, the freshman. Shoulder challenge there, and just enough to nudge the Spencerport player off the ball. Tony, any updates from Hilton and Fairport?
It looks like it's tied at 0-0.
They should be a little further along than we are because we had our little timeout session.
0-0 at halftime.
Thank you.
From a trusty parent. Thank you.
Big shout out to that parent for keeping us updated. So you can switch over, watch this one. We've got 15:35 left in a scoreless match between Spencerport and Mercy. Spencerport will gain another 10 or 12 yards and take another throw in. Canan. Into the 18. Good job using your body and avoiding the pressure by Hackett.
Joe, can you notice how many are defending for Mercy right now?
A lot of white shirts.
I like their game plan, and that's why this game is 0-0.
Okay, Burns, that one got away from her, but Spencerport able to still keep possession. Canan. Picked up. Mercy will come back the other way. The Monarchs, 8-3 on the season. Good work getting out of that tight little space by Mercy, and they'll take a throw in. It's a quick restart. Colpoise. She's got some space. She'll come forward. Still Colpoise. Top of the 18. And broken up by Taylor. A shot from distance is blocked. Solano cuts inside. Sends a long one forward. And no chance there for the Spencerport attack. Here's Dahl. Colpoise.
That's good.
Canan has
defending.
been good. She has won 90% of her challenges, and she has been strong. Amy Canan, number 6. Hackett gets a good ball forward for DeHaan. Pushes it to her right. She'll take a shot from distance. It's deflected, and it's going to have to be kept in bounds, and it is by Molly Maxwell. Lenhard for DeHaan. But Mercy will step in with Trevor. She'll get one forward. And Kendall Mesh did a good job to avoid the challenge and stay calm and cool and keep Spencerport in possession with Hackett. Hackett weaving in and out. Another cutback, maybe one too many there is Dahl able to challenge her. Hackett with a pickpocket into the box, and the pass intercepted. Colpoise, or it's Costello, I'm sorry. Danza, good job, and big substitutions coming up right now. 3 for Spencerport and 2 for Mercy.
Again, Mercy, a lot of numbers in the back and in the box, and Spencerport is not able to break through yet.
Well, Mercy's journey to the championship saw them take on Aquinas in round 1. Round 2, undefeated Pittsford Mendon. And then in the semifinals, number 6, Churchville Chili.
Very gritty Churchville Chili.
The team you're very familiar with. For Spencerport, they joined the party in round 2, taking on Greece Athena and then Brighton on Tuesday night in the semifinals. The path to the Class A championship for both sides. That's a nice ball forward. Costello. And Lenhard comes in and helps out. But Mercy's going to start the attack again. Trapani with Danza all over her. Plays it to Hackett. Hackett to Solano. Back to Fitzgerald. Chance here, shot from distance, and shouldn't trouble the keeper at all. Off the foot of Anna Costello. That bouncing ball is flicked on by Rattoli. But it's Trevor and Mercy who have possession. Nice touch, pushing it back inside Caroline Murphy, but her pass is intercepted by the busy Fitzgerald, Kathleen Fitzgerald. Gets it to Solano. Hackett. Simple, nice touch forward for Solano. And again, that drawback to the top of the 18, not finding anyone. Rattoli was touched there. I don't think enough for a PK, but the crowd thinks otherwise, at least the home side. Hackett's cross is headed away. Fitzgerald picks it up. Another clearance. Smith had the touch, just not enough space left to keep that one in play. 9:27 left. And the referee stopping the clock. Looks like a player is going to be coming off. Shea Nettie. Not sure if there's an injury, but clock is stopped for this substitution. And they're bringing Caroline Danza back to the outside with Nettie coming off. She'll take her spot there. So Danza very versatile. Able to help out in a few different areas for the Monarchs. And no chance taken there at all by Haley Edwards. Throw in for Spencerport.
Again, Mercy is bringing the numbers back into the box. Not allowing a lot of shots on goal yet.
Yeah, it has been a quiet night for Molly Maxwell. And the jerseys in white have done a great job keeping up a solid line of defense in front of her. But with Spencerport, as you've seen many, many times, they're never too far off the mark. Deerkop is back on for the Monarchs. Flick forward. It's Mesh. It's Costello. That's a good job by Costello. 2 blue jerseys all over her. She stayed calm, able to knock it forward and pick up a throw-in. And Mercy's coming back now with a cross, and they'll pick up a corner kick. The Monarchs are knocking on the door, and they're staying in this one, aren't they?
So they're going to try to find Costello. She is good in the air here. Let's see if they can find her head on this corner kick.
It's the first one of the game for Mercy. Restarts, we've seen them so many times over the years. A huge factor as Shannon Trevor delivers this one into the box, and it's a good ball.
Costello.
Lindsay Lenhard clears away the danger. Fitzgerald with the back header. Well, Spencerport's big gun, Karina Rattoli, 16 goals on the year with 6 assists. And I know there's a lot of time left, but up until this point, we have not called her name very often.
But all it takes is 1 second.
Absolutely. 1 second, and there's 2 in the back of the net by that player. There used to be a guy who played for the Cosmos who was well known for that. Any idea who I'm referring to?
I might have an idea.
88 minutes, silent. Boom, 2-0. He scores both goals. The king, Giorgio Quinalia. There's Trapani to Mesh. Just over 6 minutes left in a tight Class A sectional final. Solano spins, but it's given away. There's Taylor. Lopresti. Spencerport calm now. Just keep it. Costello. Trevor. There's Smith. Trapani helps out. Maury.
She likes to travel out of the back, this number 2.
That is Cole Poise, whose pass is intercepted. Good ball for Rattoli. She's 1v2. Gets a low cross in for Solano. Her back is to the goal. Fitzgerald was looking for the layoff, and instead it was intercepted and picked up now by Isabella Danza. Emma Taylor intercepted. Costello, hard tackle there. The referee didn't like what he saw. Foul called on Anna Costello, taking down Emma Taylor. 4.5 left in a scoreless championship match at Spencerport. This could be trouble. Bouncing ball in the box. Fitzgerald's shot is blocked. Still top of the box. The shot from Fitzgerald. And you as a keeper like to see those kind of shots, don't you?
Mercy's doing the job. A lot of numbers in the back. The balls are not a lot of dangerous situations because of numbers in the box. Their game plan is working right now.
There's Fitzgerald.
You have no choice to do that game plan because of Spencerport, who they are and how they attack.
One is just pushed away forward now. Hackett. I tell you, Sissy Smith has done a wonderful job here in this first half. Number 7 for Mercy. She has done a job just like Kanan, winning her battles, hard-nosed, and very, very effective for Donna Trost and the Monarchs.
As this game stays 0-0, it's gonna test Spencerport's strength mentally.
Shay Nettie is back on after quickly stepping off for an undisclosed injury. Looks like she is kind of stretching out that right leg. It may have been the issue. All right, 2:47 left. It's the Rangers with a throw-in. Flicked on by Ikas, but taken again by Trapani. She'll have a run forward. Why not? Looking for Rattoli, but it's broken up. It's Costello. Threads the needle with that pass. That ball a little too heavy there off the foot of Shannon Trevor. Maury was actually, or Haley Edwards was actually in a pretty good spot, wide open. She could have just touched the pass to her. There she is, cross back to the top of the 18. It's behind the Mercy attacking player. Rattoli checking back, receives it at the center circle. Under 2 minutes left here. This is crucial. Neither team wants to give up one late in the half. Could be a huge momentum swing. Looking for Edwards. She's going to try and keep this one in play, and she does. Good effort. And that'll be a goal kick coming up for Spencerport. Again, we're using the white lines here, not the yellow, which some fans were asking about the other night. It's the white soccer lines at Spencerport.
You can feel the tension that 0-0 and it's this late in the first half, even in the booth. For the Spencerport fans, they're not used to it.
Final minute of play. Just a little bit of contact leading to the call here. Absolutely, Spencerport has been not able to really get a clean look at goal. Danza probably had the closest opportunity for Mercy with that shot from the top of the 18 that just went over. I think Kate Burns may have had a good, clean look at it, but that seemed like the closest opportunity. Brusha. Ikas. Back to Brusha. Final 20 seconds. And there's Sissy Smith again. A solid performance. Edwards pushes it into the box, and it's out of play. And that will bring our first half just about to a close, and it does. Well, Tone, before we go to break, Mr. Fromm, thoughts on the first half?
Fascinating battle. Now that it's 0-0 at half, you just got one half to play. Mercy is doing a good job, a great job in the back, getting numbers back, not allowing shots on goal, and that's how they're going to try to win this game.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with the second half of the Class A sectional finals between Spencerport and Mercy, which after 40 minutes of play is scoreless. This is Varsity Media.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming,
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Craig Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
videography, and photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games,
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
Be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
school events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950.
And it is the final minute of halftime here at Rangers Stadium. It's scoreless in the sectional Class A championship between Mercy and Spencerport. Both teams will switch sides. Mercy in the all-white will be going from right to left, while Spencerport in the huddle in the navy blue with the gold shorts and navy blue socks going from left to right. They'll go into the wind here, but again, not as severe as we saw on Tuesday in their semifinal match against Brighton. Tony Fromm will be joining us for second half action momentarily, but before we start, a little shout out to one of my favorite soccer players, Juliana Schaller, checking in tonight. Hope you're enjoying our coverage, Jules. And you've got Spencerport ready to kick off here as second half action is underway. It is Mesh, her first touch of half number 2. And scoreless. There's Fitzgerald. Mercy with everybody behind the ball, looking to keep that solid defensive setup that Tony has mentioned. We saw that in the first half, and Spencerport, both teams going to the break, and we'll see who makes the adjustments as a cross is into the box, and right at the 6, it's Molly Maxwell to make the save. Little flick forward off the head of Deerkop. Canan. At Mercy bench up and on their feet and really loud. You can hear them from here.
They're excited. They know what's going on. It's 0-0, and they're in the second half.
A lot of energy coming from that sideline. There's Fitzgerald. Oh, she'll take the space. Look at that gap she's looking at. DeHaan. Nice pass back into the middle. Canan. Shot, one hop, and it's Maxwell. Again, so far for her, it's been routine stuff. You're a goalkeeper. You like to see that defense keep those shots from distance, don't you?
Yep, Mercy again. Keeping the shots from out there, they'll go with that. They'll take that every time.
Good job avoiding the pressure coming out of the back. Deerkop. And a little too much on the touch there from Olivia Morey. Ooh, what a tough collision there for DeHaan and Deerkop. DeHaan gets away with the ball. Avoids one. A chance here for Spencerport. DeHaan outside the 18. Crosses into the box. And we'll play on with a clearance by the Monarchs. Well, Tony, you were talking about maybe restarts, corner kicks, or some free kicks could be a factor as this one goes on because Mercy's got some good targets.
One advantage Mercy has is balls in the air, corner kicks and free kicks. Can they get another corner kick while this game is 0-0? That's where they have a little advantage, in the air.
Rittoli. So she touches the ball. There's 2 players on her. Trying to deny the 16-goal scorer. Canan finds Brescia open here on the near side. Brescia had a good battle there with Morey, and she did a nice job to not give up a corner kick.
Fantastic job. Cannot give up a corner there.
And Brescia gets the last touch on it. Throw coming up here for Mercy. It's Spencerport early on here. Battling, pushing numbers forward. Trapani. Shot again from the top of the 18. And the referee is going to stop the clock here after a pretty nasty collision. Trapani looks like she's the player who's down.
Anna Costello, she is tough. And experienced.
Well, 36:06 left here in this second half. Should this one be tied after the 80 minutes, it'll be 2 mandatory 10-minute sessions. And after that, they'll go to 2 5-minute sudden victory or golden goals. And it's tied after that. You're looking at co-champions, but still a lot of time left to be played here. Trainer, cart, everyone on the field. Hopefully it's nothing too serious for, I believe it was Sabrina Trapani. He was getting looked at. Looks like she's going to get helped up, and Coach Schneider is making his way back to the sideline, so hopefully just a little knock here, and Trapani can shake it off and return to play. Any updates on the Hilton game, Hilton Fairport?
I did just get an update from another trusty parent.
Got a lot of trusty parents.
22 minutes left, 0-0. Thank you.
So scoreless at Cadet Nation and scoreless here in Ranger Nation. And it's good to see. Was it Trapani, Tony? And a nice
I believe it wasn't.
Nice little welcome back from Trevor as well. Good sportsmanship.
She takes command in the back and helps with the switching of the ball to try to open up gaps to break through this Monarch defense. So this is where the clash is. They're trying to open up those gaps, and the Monarchs aren't letting them. So it's getting a little physical in that area.
You know, this game is so tight, Tony, that you just think one mistake is going to be the difference this evening.
It looks like, yes, that's how Mercy wants it. A 1-goal game. One mistake. Either way.
Elena Johnson is coming on and replacing Sabrina Trapani. There's the restart. And it's picked up by the substitute Johnson. Plays a nice ball forward for DeHaan. DeHaan will drive one into the box at the 6, and it's cleared away by the Mercy defense.
Well done to keep her arms down, use her chest, and get the ball out.
Mercy gets away from the high pressure of Spencerport, but only momentarily. Mesh. Still Mesh. Look at that bit of work.
The freshman.
And she's rewarded with some nice space. Looking for Rotoli, and no chance there from Nettie. She'll play it smart, and the Monarchs will set up again defensively. First 5 minutes, it's Spencerport pushing into the Mercy half of the field. DeHaan. Kanan. Top of the 18, looking for Rotoli. 2 players immediately close the door on her. Brescia. Hackett. Left foot cross, top of the 18. DeHaan to Brescia. It is all possession here for the home side. Fitzgerald, good job to find space and show as a target. Good bit of possession here from Spencerport. Just picking and choosing their time. Outside to Hackett. She'll switch to the right foot. Now back to the left. Weaving inside the box. Low cross and cleared inside the 6 by the Mercy defense.
Natalie Cole plays well done. Staying on the inside of that player. That is good defending.
It was a good 3 minutes of Spencerport knocking the ball around. That's what Jamie Schneider said he likes to see. Keep possession, look for the right time to go forward and hack it. Almost in a perfect opportunity. There's Rotoli. She's dangerous here. She's got some space. One defender to beat. And it's poked away by the Mercy defense. Johnson. She's come on and done quite well here since subbing for Trapani. It's Maury come in to help out, or it's Edwards, I'm sorry. Still loose ball. Finally, Edwards has it. Gets it forward now for Maury. Mercy just cannot get out of their own half. Having to withstand some high pressure here.
Well done by Mercy, not giving up the corner kick and working the ball out of the back. They're still battling.
Cole Poise. Checking back to receive it nicely is Murphy. Gets away from one. Good bit of work. Now it's Mercy coming back the other way. Entertaining game so far. You've done a great job breaking down the strategy and the psychology of both sides. And it's been a hard-fought, good battle so far.
The outside midfielders for Spencerport, they work back and defend also.
There's a cross into the box. It's at the top of the 18 and pounded away. Bertoli takes it off the foot of Maury. Pushes forward, uses some speed. Pushes one into the middle for DeHaan. DeHaan. Canan, top of the 18 with a touch, a shot! And it's pushed aside by Molly Maxwell.
That is good stuff right there. The build-up, the save.
There's a
This
quick
is
look
what
at the
we wanna see.
replay. Good ball from DeHaan. And Canan gets the left-footed shot away.
Varsity Media is the
High service into the box. Loose ball, goal! It may have been DeHaan who got the last touch. And we talked about it, Tony. Restarts could be a factor. It is DeHaan who gets the goal. And for Bree DeHaan, her 7th of the season. And that comes at 30:58 of the second half. Well, corner kick goal, Mr. Fromm.
Now Mercy cannot stay back, and this changes everything. How will they handle being down by one? They have to push forward, which means it's going to give Spencerport other opportunities.
Yeah, we know what that means, that's for sure. Hats off to Spencerport. They came out here in this first 10 minutes. And we're on a mission. But Mercy has a chance, and it's cleared away out of the 18. Look at this dribbling. Top of the 18. Left-footed shot is blocked. And DeHaan and Spencerport trying to stretch things out now. DeHaan with the goal, her 7th of the year.
The play is going to open up now.
It sure is. This one gets to the 18.
Well done by the goalkeeper right there.
Kate Burns was quick off her line.
Fantastic job.
Nice punt up to midfield. Good dribbling here from Haley Edwards. Throw in here for Spencerport. Or for Mercy, I'm sorry. A lot of time left.
She's going to come forward. She does that.
She has not done much of that until now, and she's looking good. This is her second rush forward, and it's looked very dangerous. Cole Poise. Cole Poise, top of the 18. And knocked off the play nicely by the Spencerport defense. That's going to leave some openings now in the back with Cole Poise pushing up. Good job breaking it up is Costello. Little mix-up in the box, and Burns has to be quick because knocking on the door is Deerkop.
Again, the keeper is doing a phenomenal job coming out, handling those balls, not giving up rebounds, while the defender is shielding and protecting her. It's a good job by Spencerport.
Kanan. DeHaan. Johnson. 28-21. Spencerport with a 1-0 lead.
Spencerport is looking to counter-attack and put the final nail.
The 8th grader coming on now, Lindsay Leonard. Doing a special hello to the family back home, Kristen, Giuliano, and the boys, Georgie, Joey, and Jack. Also enjoying tonight's game here in Varsity Media.
You guys better be in bed.
You tell them. Or a nice plate of pasta when I get home. How's that sound? There's Kanan, and good work there as it was Deerkop never quitting on the play. Taylor. Hackett had the assist on the goal. Plays the 1-2 with Leonard. But it's Colpoise who's starting to see a lot more of the field now. And those dashing runs that she's made have looked a little dangerous here in this second half. Look for her to be making more of those pushing, darting runs forward.
When you have the 1-0 lead and Hackett has the ball in the corner, that's what they want. And that's going to be very frustrating for Mercy. Costello's going to have to come forward.
Play on. Possession kept here for Spencerport. And Spencerport wanted a corner kick. The referee says nope, it'll be a goal kick instead. The Rangers looking for their 5th straight sectional championship. Unbelievable number. Mercy lost to Spencerport in the quarterfinals in 2017. 2018 lost in the sectional finals in overtime. And we are here once again. Costello. Taylor's there to keep the defense solid for Spencerport. Leonard. Brought it by Costello.
She is tough.
She had Deerkop wide open, but elects to go to Danza instead. Trevor. Solid job from Emma Taylor in the back. Very tough to beat. Steady with the touch. Good positioning. And this is a foot race that is...
Emma is a solid defender.
She really is. Watching her this season and on Tuesday night as well. Keeps order in the back for Spencerport. Here's Colpoise again. Dancing, weaving in around
forward.
1, around 2.
She's going to try to make things happen.
And she is. She's gotten the green light now to push forward. Danza. To Smith. And Spencerport has it with Hackett. To Solano. And Nettie will be called for the foul as she takes down Solano. It's the junior Nettie battling against the freshman, Alina Solano.
Another dangerous
Yeah,
set
I was going to
piece.
say, this is deja vu. It's Hackett with the left foot service. And it's another good ball to Solano, who's dumped at the 6. Referee waves it off.
Nettie is she's tough. She did a nice job there. The fans don't like it, but I like it.
Well, Tony, I wish there were more games for us to work this season. I guess better late than never, my friend.
Well, during the blackout, you could have got your arm off my shoulder.
It wasn't that funny. Everybody cracking up with that Tony Fromm joke. We have Spencerport continuing to apply pressure, and a foul is called. Is it's a restart coming up, and another dangerous one. Hey, you know,
I
Hackett's
believe
going
that
to
was
put it
Anna
right in the
Costello.
mix.
She's physical. She's trying to win balls to get the ball forward. They're just going to have to survive this way.
Another good ball. Ooh, a little bouncer, and that was scary there for Maxwell.
Well done by Molly. Not an easy ball to handle.
No. .22:33 left. 1-0. The goal from DeHaan, giving Spencerport this second half lead. That is a giveaway that Donna Trost would not like to see.
Spencerport's holding the cards right now.
Mercy definitely put on their back foot here at the start of this second half. And Solano has just been a wrecking ball. The top of the 18. And Spencerport just keeps pushing and grinding. Just looking to keep their mark on this one. Lenhard. Johnson. Corner kick. It is all Spencerport right now, much to the delight of the home fans.
Can the Monarchs get it out of the back?
And now you've got Hackett coming on this near side with that left footer. Maxwell's going to have to deal with some in-swinging service.
Look who's on the keeper.
Good ball. Good ball.
The young freshman putting pressure on their keeper. Well done by Molly.
Spencerport just sensing things about to really stay in their favor. Lenhard will win a deep throw in here for the Rangers, who have been all over Mercy here to start this second half.
A lot of referees in this crowd.
That's always the case, isn't it?
Definitely.
And last second clearance there could have been danger for Mercy. It's Taylor. Solano, good touch outside. Can Hackett keep it in play? She does with a nice cross. Good flick to the top of the 18, looking for Lenhard. And she does a nice job. Mesh, Lenhard. Look at the pressure. Immediate pressure. No time for Mercy at all. Great step from Emma Taylor. And the crowd a little upset here as it was Brusha who was taken down. And the referee makes the call. And it'll be a little verbal warning for Costello from the referee.
I kind of like Costello.
You like that grit?
I like it.
She'll march back in and take her defensive position inside the 18. Mesh. There's the delivery. It's a driven ball and a good one. Bobbled by the keeper, but she gets a second chance at it. And 18:58 left. Edwards. Square ball. Danza's under pressure. Has to have Nettie work with her. Solano and Nettie have been battling here in this second half. It's been a good matchup. Solano. Is it poked away? But DeHaan fights off the challenge for Spencerport, and no chances there from Hallie Edwards. And Costello will get a card now. That'll be for persistent fouls, and she knew immediately. she ran off, and I don't expect her to be off the field for very long. The fourth-year varsity player. And this is our mask break with 18-18 left. Spencerport has picked up a goal here in the second half. They've got a 1-0 lead on Varsity Sports Media.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Craig Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games.
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
Be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
School events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950.
It is the final countdown, as they say. 18-18 left in this one. It's 1-0 Spencerport if you're just tuning in. At 30:58 of the second half, it was DeHaan off a corner kick that has given Spencerport this slim 1-0 lead, but this whole second half has been played to our right. That is the Mercy penalty area. It's been Spencerport very effective, Tony.
Spencerport is not going to let them out. They are working. They brought their lunch boxes. They're working hard. This is a great battle by both teams. Fascinating battle.
We'll see if there's space in that lunchbox for another sectional trophy for Jamie Schneider and the Rangers. Hallie Edwards tried to turn, but it was Hackett coming back and winning it for Spencerport. And last touch by Nettie. Throw in here for Spencerport. Solano. Hackett's cross is low and intercepted by the Mercy defense, but just nowhere to go. Blue jerseys applying pressure. Leonard, the 8th grader. A high cross will slice out of play. And Tony, for these youngsters, the goalkeeper is a freshman, Leonard, 8th grade, Solano, 9th grade, on the field in a sectional championship at a crucial time. It's just Speaks volumes for the club, for the program.
Those are your leaders of the teams in the future. As Costello is, that's what she was doing when she was a freshman.
A little heavy on the challenge there as it's foul called against Sophia Lepresti. A restart for Mercy. Pushed up and over midfield. Colpoys hit a few promising runs. That is slowed down, though. We'll see if that can pick up again as she... Oh, I thought they were going to play the advantage.
We're going to see something before this game is over.
16 and a half minutes left. Nice check back here. And it's taken away by Spencerport. Here's Colpoys, though, from Mercy. They'll play the 1-2. Colpoys tries to get away from 2 and struggles, but wins possession back and gives it. And a foul called. What do you think about that call? A little obstruction there, right? A little contact.
This is dangerous.
It'll be Trevor over the ball. Are we looking at a shot from here or service into the box?
Service.
That's Trevor. High shot, and it's just up and over the bar. Changes coming up here, 2 for Spencerport, 1 for Mercy. We've got 15:25 left. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Class A sectional final. Well, Hilton and Fairport are really late into that one and still scoreless.
Costello is back in the game.
In the Class AA final, just a few miles down the road at Hilton. Here's Smith. Looking for Costello. But you know who was there to break it up for Spencerport. Emma Taylor. Rattoli to Brescia. Back to Rattoli. Fitzgerald. Nice ball for Brescia. No. Out of play. Throw-in coming up here for Mercy. Yeah, Colpoys is going to try and make something happen, but she is a target. Immediately marked. A little too heavy on the touch. Getting back to that Spencerport defense, Emma Taylor, just so impressed with her timing, her positioning. Very few mistakes. Does a tremendous job of keeping order, keeping shape in the back.
Her and Trapani together, they really orchestrate the switching in the back with the defense. Very calm.
And guess what, Section 5? Emma Taylor is a junior. She's back next year. And looking for Costello, no go. It'll be a throw-in and another substitution coming up. Tony, 13:24 left. Spencerport with the 1-goal lead. On the 20th, they picked up a 3-0 win at Mercy. And now, or at home, I'm sorry. And now looking to hang on here and pick up some more hardware for the Rangers trophy cabinet. And that shot is no trouble at all off the foot of Caroline Murphy. What a nice punt from Burns. And that's into the wind. Maury Rattoli off of Rattoli. And we will have a quick restart. Referee says, no, let's bring it back and do it the right way.
She's got to give it a try.
Absolutely. A for effort. Smith. Fitzgerald. Rittoli.
Trapani again.
Trapani's into the 18
Look at the
for
work.
Rittoli.
Her work effort.
Solano, the shot and a goal! It is 2-0 Spencerport. The freshman comes up with a big goal here at 11:47.
Give a big assist to Sabrina Trapani. She did the work. She won the ball. Then they got the ball across to the young freshman. Trapani coming all the way from defense to keep that ball in. That is Spencerport soccer, all working hard.
Solano's 7th of the season. Well placed, low into the corner. No chance there for Molly Maxwell. But you're right, Tone. That pressure, Mr. Fromm, was just suffocating. And Solano's not done yet. A second break up there by the Mercy defense. Well, if you're Mercy now, Tony, is it time to open things up and just throw numbers forward?
You have no choice. And Mercy's doing everything. They're phenomenal game.
There's Brescia. Brescia looking for Rittoli. Couldn't get it there. It's Smith and Mercy. Again, positionally, every passing lane, every alley seems to have a blue jersey. And Solano will take a shot with their right foot into the arms of Molly Maxwell.
Maybe some teams wouldn't allow Trapani to come that far up to win that ball, but she did. And now they have a 2-0 lead, and they're in the driver's seat.
Rittoli will spin away from pressure. Holds up, looks for an option, puts it through to the far side. Maxwell at the corner of the 6 will step there just before Hackett can get a touch on it. There's Taylor, oversees the back line. Trapani. Solano. Corner kick. She's looking for Hackett. Maybe a little late on the delivery to Hackett, but nonetheless, she'll pick up a corner kick here for Spencerport, who have a 2-0 lead with 9:43 left. Hackett has served several dangerous balls on these corner kicks. And yet another high, troublesome ball at the 6. Bounces. Looking for a handball. No call made. He'll play on with Spencerport and Mesh. Maxwell gets there first. It's brought down by Trapani, who takes the ball right off the face. Or was it a cleat?
It was a ball. Trapani doing a great job.
It was Costello who was involved with the challenge. I don't think any intent there. As the ball
Zero
came
intent. That's just the game.
back up and
The fans disagree, though.
good ball into the box. Brescia. And did they go out of bounds? Nope, throw in.
She avoided the corner kick. Well done.
I thought it was a corner, but good job to not give Spencerport another dangerous restart, but it doesn't matter because Rittoli's inside the 18 with the ball. And forcing a clearance here as Mercy's under all sorts of pressure with 8.5 minutes left in the Class A final. 2-0 Spencerport with the lead. In this condensed, abbreviated, whatever you want to call it, season. But it's good that the kids got a chance to play in this very unique time we're all dealing with. There's Taylor again. May have taken a knock, come up with a little bit of a limp, but still able to make the play. Mesh to Brescia, who's got space. And why not take some touch forward? Brescia, Rittoli, the 1-2, back to Brescia. Into the 18, looking for Rittoli, but it's broken up by Nettie.
Spencerport is showing why they're number one right now.
Good soccer.
Mercy's been phenomenal tonight, but you can see why this team is undefeated and they're number one. And they're showing everything right now.
All right, Mesh. Nice long throw in into the 18. There's Mesh again. Just comes in, wins it for the Rangers. This has been a second half of blue and gold, without a doubt. They have really turned it up another gear. Solano. Trying to
Good
get to Hackett.
defending there.
And this time Nettie takes the tough end of that contact. 6.5 left. Mercy with a big hole to climb out of. Down 2-0 against a very complete Spencerport side. Rittoli. And a throw in here. The forward will take it herself, Rittoli. Solano flicks it on. Gets it back to Rittoli. Rittoli at the 6 will turn the corner and across. Maxwell with the punch, and it ends up in the back of the net. Spencerport with that non-stop pressure. It may have been Solano who got the last touch on it again, but nonetheless, it's a commanding 3-0 lead. Maxwell got a piece of it. Tough to tell if it was Hackett or Canan. Looks like we're going to give it to 6. Amy Canan. 3-0.
It's a workman's type of a goal.
Absolutely. Not pretty, but effective at 5:42. We'll see if we can get the official score on that one. I thought it was 6, but okay. If you find out, let me know. Okay. We'll try to figure out who got the goal. I know it was Canan was in the mix along with, who else was up front there? Was it Salerno or Solano? Let's take a look at the replay again if we could. Here it is. Great work there from Rittoli. Maxwell gets the flick. It was Hackett. And I think Canan was the one who got it because you can kind of see Hackett running over to congratulate Canan. So we'll give Canan the goal at 5:42. If that changes, we'll let you know. And for Canan, that is her 4th of the season. Spencerport now definitely in the driver's seat with a 3-0 lead. Well, Tony, what changed here? This second half has been all Rangers. What was the big switch that went off? Another chance here. DeHaan.
The big switch was the first goal scored by Spencerport. Once they broke through, it's their game. But you got to give Mercy credit. Their heart and guts they've showed all game.
Great effort. Great
This has
effort
been
by
a
both sides.
For the families and the parents and the kids, this is a great effort. Very enjoyable game.
Both sides extremely talented.
This was a fight. I know it's 3-0, but it was a battle.
It was Canan with the goal. Thank you for the clarification. And it was Amy Canan with the goal at 5:42. We're just under 3.5 minutes left. Spencerport with some space here on the restart. Solano headed out. Solano will take a shot. And that one whistles up and over the net.
Boy, it's
I think
going to be
safe
fun.
to say, Coach Fromm.
It's going to be fun watching her for another 3 more years.
The future looks bright for Spencerport, and they are just moments away from their amazing 5th straight sectional championship. There's Costello. Look at Hackett coming all the way back, helping out. And she'll win the goal kick for the Rangers, who are just moments away from number 5. What can you say to that?
It's unbelievable. How do you keep doing it with different kids every year? He's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, absolutely. Hats off to Jamie Schneider. Very modest. He's not one to take the credit, but he deserves a huge part of what's going on here.
It is not easy. It is not easy.
Outstanding coach, outstanding results. He's put the time in and really deserves all of this excellent fanfare and the results that he's producing here with Spencerport. Solano is off. Fitzgerald is off as the youngster Lenhard comes back on, along with Karina Rittoli. Also number 6, Amy Kanan is still on the field. Good turn from DeHaan. Under 2 minutes to go here. Good ball forward for Hackett. Hackett down, but back up and still battling. And we're going to come out with a restart coming up the other way from Mercy. Well, Donna Trost, the head coach of the Monarchs, nothing to be upset about. What a performance. What a job by Mercy to even get here as the 7th seeded team in a class that had 3 undefeated teams entering the sectionals. Hats off to her and her Monarchs program as well. Just a bit over a minute to play. 3-0 Spencerport. DeHaan, Solano, and Kanan with the goals. Final minute of play. And what is going to see Class A crown Spencerport the sectional champions once again. Nice bit of dribbling by Leonard. The 8th grader continues to streak forward. And she'll bring this one to a close with 30 seconds left. The Spencerport bench up and on their feet now.
Wow, can she dribble with the ball?
You got 4 more years of her, my friend. Final 15 seconds.
Well done to both teams.
Hats off. Both programs, excellent job for reaching the final.
Very proud of Mercy's work and their job they did tonight.
And congratulations to the Spencerport Rangers on winning the Class A sectional championship for a 5th straight year. Final score tonight over Mercy, 3-0. And Tone, before we wrap this up, it was a hard-fought, even first half, but come second half, it was Spencerport who just turned it on.
Spencerport can do it all. They've earned all their championships. The talent coming up in the ranks, they are phenomenal. And they've earned it. They can defend, they score. Great goaltending. Their defense is solid. It was a fun game to watch.
A lot of fun as the trophy and the medals now being brought out to midfield. And we'll keep it on for that. But our commentary will end for the evening with the number 1 seeded Spencerport Rangers winning it 3-0 over number 7 Mercy to claim their 5th straight sectional championship. Congratulations to both sides. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast this evening from Rangers Stadium. For Tony Fromm and our entire crew at Varsity Media, Joe Giuliano saying so long. Sit back, though, and enjoy our video coverage of the medal and trophy presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can have another round of applause for both teams. This was an exciting Section 5 Class A Finals game. Presenting the awards for today's championship game will be Nicole Hercules from Section 5 and Jen Placido from Spencerport. It'll be a little different this year because of COVID. I will be announcing both teams, but they will not be coming forward. Just the coaches and the captains will. Congratulations to Our Lady of Mercy Monarchs for placing second in the 2020 Class A Section 5 Soccer Championship. They will receive the second place medal. Monarchs are Caitlin DeHaan, Bonley Maxwell, Natalie Coldplay, Haley Edwards, Sydney Natalie, Mary Trost, Grace Rada, Olivia, Isabella Bondi, Kelly Lemley, Caroline Danza, Caroline Murphy, Isabella Reuter, Lily Andrews, Shane Nettie, Amaya Crawford. And Mercy's head coach, Donna Trost. Assistant coaches are Alex Stryker and Anna Dole. And the Monarch manager is Lucy Patrick. Congratulations, Our Lady Mercy Monarchs. And now, congratulations to the Spencerport Rangers, winners of the 2020 Class A Section 5 Championship. The team will receive their first place medal, championship shield, and the championship t-shirt. Again, this will be handed out by Nicole Hercules and Jen Placido, and the coaches will distribute them later, but our Spencerport Rangers are Katrina Alhaus, Kate Burns, Lily Brongo, Alyssa Hackett, Lily Ikas, Cami Brusha, Amy Kanan, Karina Rattoli, Ruby DePalma, Bree DeHaan, Danielle Spring, Amaya Hurst-Torres, Erica Beatty, Sabrina Trapani, Cheyenne Tribe, Emma Chandler, Sophia Lopresti, Shannon Fitzgerald, Kendall Mesh, Alina Solano, Lindsay Lenhard, McKenna Stacy, Kaylee DeJacco, Alina Johnson, Kayla Ferdinand, Kathleen Fitzgerald, and Spencerport Rangers head coach Jamie Schneider. Assistant coaches are Rick Wheeler, Hank Glengenner, and Chelsea Antosh, and the Ranger manager Skylar Mogab. Congratulations on a great season for both teams. In Section 5, I'd like to thank you for coming out to the Spencerport campus for this Section 5 Girls Soccer Championship. Spectators are to exit the premises through the admission gates only. There's to be no congregating. Please maintain social distancing and keep your masks on. Again, we thank you for your support. Have a wonderful evening and drive home safely.